Alright, hello everyone, Amanda here with Eclectic Scribbles. I am back to you today with a brand new video. So today's video is going to be part of my 2019 setup in my brand new Archer and Olive journal. So what I did is I wanted to really test the paper in this journal. So I went ahead and did a Hello 2019 page, just a welcome to the new year in the new journal, and threw a bunch of watercolor at it to see just how well the paper was going to handle. I did a review on this Archer and Olive notebook, and in that review I stated that I really wanted to go in there with quite a bit of watercolor, quite a bit of water itself, and see just how well this paper held up. And it really held up like a dream. There's barely any buckling of the page, so the pages on the opposite side are still usable. I never use this first page in any journal because of the way it usually folds down. But that being said, that's something common for every journal ever. So I did use this spread, and what we're going to do today is very simply go in and set up my first few collections in this journal before the new year gets here, before January set up and all of that. So I'm going to walk you through the pages that we're going to set up today. I will time lapse you through me setting up the pages very basically, pretty much in just black. I'm going to set it up with my Tombos, a ruler, and my micron. So the Tombos are really here just in case I want a little pop of extra color, but outside of that we're just going to be doing the black today because I'm not sure what kind of decoration I really want yet. But while I figure that out, I will put the finished photos over on Instagram, so make sure that you are following me there as well to see the final product. But we're going to set up the basics today. So like I said, this is my Hello 2019 page, and we're going to go in here, and the next page I'm going to set up is my future planning. So I've got each of the 12 months here really simply. I'm going to go in and write out all the calendars, which promises to be a little bit tedious, but I like the handwritten look. I also have stickers that you can use, and they come in Monday and Sunday start. Very functional stickers that you can use for 2019 and then pop those in there. A lot easier way to go about it. Trust me, it's going to be a lot easier to pop the stickers in, but I just wanted this handwritten look. Now if I go in and decorate this page, it'll probably be some little leafy or botanical elements around each one of the calendar sections. But again, today we are just going to go in, put the title in and the headers for each month, and then draw out the calendar for each month. Next up is going to be sort of a year in pixels spread. So because the journal itself only has about it only has 160 pages, I'll probably get somewhere between 3 and 6 months out of it, depending upon how many pages I use per month. So I have only done the first 6 months in my year in pixels instead of writing out the whole year, because I know there is no way I'm getting past 6 months in this journal. So rather than have to transfer everything back and forth, I figure I've got 6 months here, and that will be plenty. And then when I move over into my next journal, I can use that to do the next 6 months. So here we've got year in pixels, we've got a temperature log, pain tracker, and an activity tracker. And each of these will be in the year in pixels sort of setup, and I will run you through those. And then last but not least, what we're setting up today is my moon phase tracker to go with the whole celestial theme on the front of my journal. And I love this spread so much. When I did it last year, I had to have it in here again. So I will be setting up this page again with all of the calendar days. We're getting the most tedious of the collections out of the way today. And then we will come in here either later this week or next week, and we will set up some more collections. So I'm going to take you through my entire 2019 setup process as we go through this month, and then we will set up January after that in the January plan with me as usual. So I'm doing a lot of setup and a lot of migrating into this new journal over the course of December. So stay tuned for that. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you like what you see, and hit that little notifications bell as well so you are informed each time I upload new content, and don't miss out on any of these setup videos. Alright, so that being said, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I am going to go in here and start setting up our new spread. So I am going to turn you over to the music, and I will see you back here at the end. Okay, y'all, that is going to wrap up these pages for now. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to finish decorating them, but this gets the majority of the work out of the way. So here is my future planning spread. So it's going to act as sort of a year at a glance as well, instead of writing these out twice. So as you can see, I'm got all the way to the end and started messing up the numbers. So that's how it goes, I guess. But that's what you chance when you write them out by hand instead of putting in stickers. But here we have the future planning and year at a glance. We've got year in pixels, temperature log, pain tracker, and activity tracker. I don't know how I'm going to go through and decorate the outside edges of this page either yet, but we'll add some color to it between now and the beginning of the year. And then the 2019 moon phases. It says Stay Wild Moonchild down here at the bottom. And this is where I really got in here and messed up some of the numbers, but that is okay. I will be making a printable of this, so you don't have to go through this level of detail if you don't want to. I will probably go in and I think highlight the little moons and stars and things like that with some metallic watercolors, but that is the plan for this one for right now. As far as the next pages, I've got a social stats page. I'm planning on like a goals page, maybe a yearly bill tracker, savings tracker, maybe a savings challenge, and a few other things before we get into the January setup, but that will come in the next portion of this video. And if I have finished these pages when I do the next part of this 2019 setup, I will definitely flip you through these as well in it. Alright, so stay tuned for that. That is going to wrap it up though for today's video. I will see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it at all helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy journaling, everyone. Bye.